your state because you do this for the sake of Dharma.
All right, welcome to our Dharma discussion for this Sunday. Khenpo will start with.
Yes, I recite some newly participate, so I recite this refuge and bodhicitta part, and you rise. You remember 3 jewels, and then remember generate bodhicitta and compassion, okay? Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Okay, thank you so much.
So for the Dharma discussion, we have a variety of ways to participate. Those of you in the temple, just raise your hand and I will bring the microphone to you. Those of you who are on Zoom, please raise your hand, either physically or you can use the little hand icon, and we'll call on you, and then we have some questions through email. So I will start right now with an email question. I have lapsed in my Nundro practice for the last couple of months, means they haven't done it. What is the best way to repair my broken commitment and return to the practice? When I do, should I start over by counting my accumulations? Should I start again by counting my accumulations or start from where I left off?
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for asking. This question is, I think, very helpful to everybody. So my main answer is for this, about Nundro practice. If you missing to practice Nundro for 1 month, like you, what happened to you, and then you directly start to practice Nundro and continually accumulate mantra or your recitations, you know. No need to do any other things. Because Nundro practice is a confession, Nundro practice is the preliminary practice, Nundro practice is actual practice, Nundro practice is also dedication practice. So that's where, for example, if you practice Vajrasattva 1000 last week, and then you missing to practice Nundro this week, and then if tomorrow you are going to practice Nundro, then you continually accumulate mantra, the Vajrasattva's mantra. So you don't want to newly accumulate mantra. That means you already has, for example, 5,000, and then you can count rest of mantras on them. You don't want to arise first number, for example, 5,000 mantras, you know. Or so that is my main answer. And actually, when we practice other practices, if we have some daily practices, we missing them, then there are some recitations and prayers. Otherwise, don't worry. Please, you maintain on your practice continually. Okay. Yeah.
Anybody on in the Zoom room? Raise your hand. I have another question from email. Can my dog and I take empowerments again and again online from His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche? Is it helpful?
Yes, it is very, very helpful. And today I love to share my own experience a little bit through this question. It's a really great question. Uh, Maybe you remember first time I start to give teaching through online. Uh, I was very new here to teach through camera. It's very, very uncomfortable for me because it's a little bit, I'm not sure, shy or so. At that time, it's kind of COVID. Before COVID, sometimes when I teach, I think if there's a camera, even I forgot. I did not notice there was camera, something like that. Most time, I mean, I just give in the person. So one time I went to give teaching in the Toha of Saraha somewhere, and they frequently, many times requested me to let them put in on the YouTube, and everybody love. Everybody love means those listeners love it, and that they believe people love this teaching. But I did not agree with that. And then at that time I teach in person, taught in person, and but during my teaching, I focus only people surface. I did not focus on the camera. So then during the COVID, I start to teach through camera, and then sometimes it's I just watch it camera. Only camera is quite funny, and I really did not prefer to teach through this way. But then slowly uh, I utilize that a little bit. I use that because I start to teach continually. And then His Eminence Ngachir Rinpoche emphasized me to teach through online. He said real teaching is coming through online teaching. He often told me that if people nobody listening in person, or some people are there, either way fine, but you listen through online, then open their wisdom, and it is really Dharma generosity, because he often wished that Dharma listeners no need to waste their money and time and so forth. So that's why they can listen Dharma in their house, their home, and they don't want to, how to say, quit their job, and they can work continually. Whenever they have time, they can listen. And then Dharma discussion is very important. He told me that this is not yet experienced, there's Dharma students. So slowly they will family will become familiar, will become familiar, they will use it. So you lead Dharma discussion. That's where Rinpoche often emphasized me, and he said question answer is very important. And then, of course, publicly, we all hear that Rinpoche said, you receive real empowerment is through online. So you listened that often, this Rinpoche's empowerment with your dog is really lovely. It's amazing. Absolutely, you receive. So you more try to think its meaning, and then try to melt the Dharma in your heart. That is very important. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo. And I think, Eleanor, you had your hand up first. You want to unmute yourself, please?
Thank you, Khenpo. I'm still wrestling with this ground of being. And so I have two questions about this. Is emptiness the ground of being?
Emptiness is ground being. Is right now ground being. If you understand like a Kund Zangbo, then or Vajradhara, then yes, my answer is yes.
Yeah, I love Kuntuzampo. When I walked into him for the first time,
Thank,
it was like, oh my, there's the whole trip right there. You
yeah,
know, it's what I was seeing, but I didn't have the concepts for to understand. And so he's like one of my favorite,
thank you.
top favorite prayers, I guess, just because it's there it is. There's the whole thing right there.
Wonderful. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
And then the well, then this second question, then of course, um, the other question I had is what comes before awareness? Because it's like awareness and then mindfulness, you know what I mean? But awareness comes before mindfulness. So, but emptiness then would come before awareness.
Yes, emptiness come before awareness, or awareness come before emptiness. So this, my answer is for the sake of practitioners, emptiness come first, and then awareness. But in the reality, they're naturally they come together. Emptiness and awareness come together. As this morning over meditation, so first emptiness, first we meditate, and then we realize emptiness. From emptiness, then we arise awareness. Our awareness arises from emptiness, and then we stay on there without effortlessly. Dharma means dharmakaya. So that's why for the practitioners, there's the order is emptiness is pretty easy, easy to understand more than awareness for the practitioners. But there, from their side, like emptiness and awareness, the awareness is emptiness, emptiness is awareness. But when we meditate, we can understand emptiness. First, we cannot understand clarity, awareness. So when we understand awareness, at that moment, we really, how to say, we are on the stage of non-duality. Non-duality. When we realize emptiness, still we are a little bit have a little fixation. We little bit attach. It's possible we fixate on emptiness.
Okay, so is that what you meant last week when you were talking about it's like being in a room, a dark room, and then all of a sudden somebody switched the light?
Yeah.
Okay, I have that makes total sense now.
Thank you.
Because I wanted to know who did the switch, but I couldn't get past maybe this is emptiness, you know, and that changed everything. So it's like awareness to me anyway. The way that I understand this is time becomes different, and it's almost like it slows down. And when like I don't know how to explain this. I've talked to like detectives and policemen, you know, people with soldiers. They are trained in what they call situational awareness. And so they just feel the energy change. And then it takes like mindfulness for the brain to, you know, synthesize, you know, what the eyes are seeing, what the ears are hearing, what the nose is smelling, all that stuff. But before that happens, you're right, then that's just like a switch got flipped and the energy changes. Okay, this is finally starting to make sense.
Thank you so much. It's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you.
All right, so we have Shauna, I think was next. If you can unmute yourself.
Thank you. Namaste, Khenpo. Thank you for your teachings.
Thank you.
I think that I heard you say towards the end of the talk that in Phowa practice, it's the practitioner letting her consciousness melt with the gurus. Can you speak a little bit more to that?
Yes, there's a, it's called Namshi. Namshi means consciousness. Lama means, in this case, guru. Usal means clarity. Phowa is a Phowa. Cho means excellent. That means our consciousness transform into the guru's clarity is excellent Phowa. So then how should we practice with that is, in this case, we visualize guru as our crown area, or in front, either fine. And then our consciousness is actually a celibacy, but the real consciousness is small, like a tigli, it's like a drop. It's indivisible of consciousness, and the drop or essence of wind, that is the essence of everything. Anyhow, so what we should realize, how should we practice that is, there are two ways, but today I will share first the one of this. So guru's mind and our mind are same. So first we are going to understand this, and first understand, and then we are going to believe, and we are going to experience. So then this our mind, actually we don't want to spend through this center channel. We don't need this process. And suddenly guru is over there, and my mind or my consciousness and guru's mind are same. At that moment your mind are there. If you understanding that is still your mind is here and guru's mind is there, but your experience that at that moment your mind is goes in guru's heart. Your mind goes to the guru's heart, and then you are rest at ease for a little while there. At that moment your mind or your consciousness dissolve into the guru's mind. Guru's mind is always awareness, clarity. So that's where then at that moment you start to see the face of Dharmakaya, your Dharmakaya. So then you can recognize Guru, Dharmakaya, your mind are no different. So that is the very easy, but it's quite hard to experience. Otherwise, that one. Okay?
And do you still say pa with that?
No need. Peg is a peg. Malarepa mentioned outer peg, inner peg, secret peg, something like that. This is secret peg. Usually we say peg, that is outer peg. So that's maybe in the relative level we particularly how to say our consciousness and the tigli, these things goes up, and then Amitabha's touching Amitabha's toe and something. We have lots of process, yeah, and then we say peg, and then come back, something like that. But in this case, just you dissolve, and whenever you recognize your mind and guru's clarity are same, that means they're no different. So this is the best peg.
And one last question then. If I'm doing it for someone who just recently passed or transitioned, do I hold them in the Shri, in the seed, while I'm doing that?
You mean you do for other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is first you arise compassion. compassion towards that person, and then you generate bodhicitta towards that person, and then at that moment you think, oh, my mind, Guru's mind, and that person who passed away, their three minds are same. First, we are in different pots, three like cups, wood cup, glass cup, and then other kind of a material cup, three cups. So they're separately there. But when we open the three cups, then this space becomes same, like that, and you think it's same, and may that person recognize that, may that person become transform into my Guru's awareness. You think that, then it helps. Okay.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you.
We have another question from the Zoom room. Emma,
Yes.
if you'd like to ask your question, unmute yourself.
Thank you very much. Hello, Khenpo Tenzin.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I have two questions. My number one question is, who is my root guru? I'm very lost and confused. I do not know where I belong. First question.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yeah. So, who is your guru is, that's a really important question. So, who is your guru? That in a great way, who is your guru is who introduce your mind. That's your guru. Who introduce your mind. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what is introducing me to the nature of mind is seeing I am Buddha.
You mean when you recognize your mind means you see you as a Buddha? Actually, yes, that is the main thing. But specifically, you should understand that the essence of thoughts are emptiness. So, for example, when you have one kind of emotion, one emotion which is like, for example, anger. Angry emotion arises from your mind, and then you just watch it. Don't try to eliminate it. Don't process to eliminate it, and don't follow it. That means if you are angry at someone and then you're using harsh word or react something like, don't do both, and then just watch it. So if your meditation level is very good, then you can watch it single-pointedly, and then slowly angry emotions start to dissolve into your angry emotion. If so, then your attention of meditation becomes very clear. So that means wisdom, mirror-like wisdom. So that is very important. Then the thoughts do not bother in your life. You're free from thoughts. That means how many thoughts come up there, it doesn't matter. You can see them, you can watch them, and you are free from them. Then, so actually we call that is Buddha. Your mind is Buddha. Actually, that you are right. Okay.
Thank you. I still don't know exactly if I ever have been introduced to understand the nature of mind, or which one is my guru, if it's Garchen, Dalai Lama, you, Samdu Rinpoche. But because you mentioned anger for me, this lifetime is one of my big issues. And Akshobhya Buddha, what happened to Akshobhya Buddha before he became Buddha? He generate anger and malice towards sentient beings. So what exactly sentient beings disturb Akshobhya mind before he become Buddha?
Yeah, there is a slightly different different stories. The Buddhas, how did they become enlightened in the relative level? For example, as you asked, there's Akshobhya Buddha is actually his essence of Akshobhya Buddha appear from the rays of mirror-like wisdom, and then it connected with his background. So when he was like ordinary beings, and then his angry emotion bothers him too much, and his angry emotion always controlled him. So through this way, then he practiced, like right now we are practicing, practice, and then sometimes he utilized the antidote of angry emotion. Then slowly he tried to watch the essence of angry emotion, and then eventually he sees essence of angry emotion, and then finally he is on the essence of angry emotion permanently. So that's why we call he is Akshobhya Buddha appeared from the ray of mirror-like wisdom, because essence of angry emotion is mirror-like wisdom. So you said you have very difficult. Actually, that is very great. The student, Dharma practitioners, they know their emotions. Or I have this strong emotion, I have that emotion is a very bothered or a very strong one. First, we really need to know. It's called, for example, if we lost something, we should understand that who stole that thing. For example, I lost this Dharma. If I don't know who stole that, this Dharma, then I think maybe he, maybe she, maybe they, maybe. So then I cultivate so many negative karma. So there is says, thief man has single non-virtue, because thief man steals this Dhamma, but owner has 100 non-virtues. That means maybe he steals, maybe she steals, maybe they stole. So that's why I have many kind of I criticize from my mind. So likewise, if you who practitioners know, oh, I have this emotion. This emotion is I have this strong emotion, anger or ignorance or jealousy. First, we understand that it's a very great one, and then second, if you have as it's the right time to practice to see the essence of this emotion, then you practice. If you think, oh, since I'm not on this level, then you practice the antidote of angry emotion, or then angry is not good because it is the cause of my heart attack, it is a cause of a separation of my loved one or friends, it is cause of a breaking samaya with my teacher or guru, something, thinking, then slowly you can reduce. But still angry emotion is stay existing in your mind. That's where best way is you directly watch angry emotion. Watch means, oh, you are angry. This is a fixation, perception. Don't do that. When angry emotion arises from mind, first acknowledge it, and then don't do anything, just stay there. That is the meditation, special skill of meditation. Okay?
Thank you. And last point, and that's it for me. I am sad I am disappointed of my life and I do not want to practice anymore. I feel I'm extremely exhausted. I talk about family, of my own family, not being very nice. And then I enter Sangha, Buddha family, and I always get in trouble and I have many conflicts and scandal and abuse. And I undescribe for many Zooms and many Sangha families. So I'm very sad and disappointed in my own heart. And I feel very angry about being rejected, abused in the retreats and in the Zoom. I ask for help to Dharma leaders, Dharma or temples leaders, including one Rinpoche, and nobody helped me. They make me, I am always the problem. So I want to throw out all my Buddhist books, my prayer wheels. I do not want to practice anymore. I'm very hurt by sentient beings in samsara. So I am not pointing fingers to anybody or giving names, but I'm so hurt by my own friends, family, and I had huge hope in Sangha, Buddha followers. I thought they will get this. They will be kind and polite and helpful. That's not the truth. So I want to die alone, be alone. I do not want to have friends. I do not want to be part of any Sangha members. And please forgive me. I have been sincere and honest. I do not know how to cope with this betrayal and disappointment. People cannot be trusted, Buddhist or non-Buddhist. Thank you. Please help me. I do not want to practice anymore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, and we keep prayer for you. And you check what is comfortable for you. And so definitely we keep prayer in our prayers. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh yeah.
All right. And Karen, I think you are next. You can unmute yourself, please.
Thank you. And hello, Khenpo. Thank you.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Very well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm reading Shantadeva. Devi. I always get it wrong. Okay. I suffer from reading and having no idea what the words actually are meant to sound like. My question is, he talks about for bodhisattvas two kinds of errors, really sins. I think he uses the word. And the first is the usual, the non-virtues, breaking of vows. But the second one is a practice that doesn't progress because of obstacles. So my question is, how do I know my practice is progressing?
How do you know your practices are progressive? Is actually the main practice is love and compassion. So that's where first maybe you love some of your friends and family or someone, and then but nowadays you love all beings. That is the number one. Another is actually there's not certain one thing, but one certain thing or sign. But first, last years, maybe a couple of years ago, you arise like a bodhicitta once a week, and nowadays you arise bodhicitta many times a day. That is also the sign of your progressing your practice. The another is you are more kind of interesting in Dharma. There are two important things. One thing is very much related to your life's career And another is the opportunity to benefit many beings through Dharma practice. So you love to prefer the opportunity to benefit many beings through Dharma practice. All of these are progressive. But I directly can tell you, I'm not a great one, but you participate this over this teaching for long time. So that means you can maintain on this teaching. So that means progressive. Really, so then sometimes I can imagine in the or today we have teachings, and then some people practitioners' face is come in the mind immediately. Oh, they are there. So then if missing teaching, for example, then a little bit, oh, they really wanted to listen, so it's not okay to stop to teach, something like that, you know. So that's where even you don't know your progressive, your practices, that it means maybe you don't have a strong self-pride. That's great. But we know, and I know that through my profound wisdom, but it's in the human like a version. We can know, so progressive wonderfully. But then some, of course, not cannot participate for over Zoom teaching like my teaching, but still they are. Don't waste their time, and they participate in different teachings, different masters' teachings. So that means that their practices are improved, progressive. So that's all are wonderful. And then as sometimes the way of a practice, there are some little problems, obstacles. Sometimes feel or Dharma doesn't benefit. That means it working, you know. For example, a person sick and then they take some medicines, they think, oh, this medicine doesn't benefit, maybe that medicine is better. Sometimes people feel like that. That means they are really work with their medicines. So it's also a good sign. So yeah, like that. Okay.
Another quickie.
Yes, please.
So one more. This is more of a scheduling question. I'm doing in Nundro Vajrasattva, and I would like to continue to do that when we go into the Vajrakalaya retreat, because I will be doing all of it from home, and Vajrakalaya, my understanding, is wrathful Vajrasattva. That means I would be kind of skipping, I think, offering. Is that okay for this year?
Definitely, you can, for example, you practice only Vajrasattva. Vajrakalaya came from Vajrasattva. So that's where if you maintain Vajrasattva, that means you don't lose main practice, you know.
Yeah.
But if you think, oh, I'm practicing Nundro, but when it is time to Vajrakalaya practice, I love to practice Vajrakalaya. Of course, that is also your enthusiasm. It's a great thing, a great idea. So it's totally fine. Otherwise, we should know that there are many Vajra something. Most of these Yadam deities appear from Vajrasattva. So Vajrasattva is the main practice, main this principle of Vajrakalaya, and there are many names of Yadams, the Vajras, Vajrapani, all of this come from there. So it's totally fine. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
All right. We have a question from in the temple.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Khenpo.
I'm sorry.
Just 1 minute,
Oh,
Barbara.
sorry.
You go ahead.
Yeah. In the temple right now, and then we'll come back to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no
Thank
problem.
you. So Khenpo, I was wondering, because everyone have their own main deity to practice daily. I was just wondering, because all deities should be the same equally. I just wonder, like sometimes some gurus will practice, for example, Gachen Rinpoche, like he does the Vaitara, but then he also does Yamantaka and Vajrakalaya. Apparently, I was just wondering, like why, or like how many deities should we be practicing, or like why?
Thank you so much. Yeah, as you said, you are right. The Gachi Rinpoche practice Vattara, and then whenever people ask something to him, for example, they say, "I'm going to graduate the school. What is the best of my practice is Vattara." And then people ask, "Oh, I'm going to buy a new house. What is my best practice of Yidam?" Is Vattara, something like that. And then when he teaches practice Yamitaga, and Rinpoche has a profound teachings on there and something. Then during the Vajikalaya, he has so. That means Rinpoche recognized that all the yidams are the same on the mandala of wisdom. So that's how Rinpoche realized. And yes, as you said, all the yidams are same, not different. But only my pretty clear answer is it's related your activities. If you need to little bit wrathful activities, that means wrathful means not harm to others, but you are going to very quickly accomplish something. Then at that time you prefer wrathful deities, and you are going to accomplish smoothly, peacefully, and then you prefer peaceful yadam deities. And then sometimes you feel, oh, I'm going to increase my qualities, good qualities, like with some dharma understandings, dharma like behavior, character, something like that, and then you relate it like a Manjushri, something wisdom Buddhas, and then sometimes you think, oh, now I really need to improve my compassion. Then Jinreze. That means that they not particularly help. That's frankly my answer is that they not. For example, Jinreze come to you. Chinese is not like a professor of the compassion, not only him, So, but because of we think, oh, he's compassion Buddha, that way we can make more efforts on compassion with him. Or Manjushri is a wisdom Buddha, so we can make more practice, improve wisdom with Manjushri. But they equally improve compassion of bodhicitta. So that's where you have an option. You are on the mandala of Buddha Dharma, so that's where you have an option. That means you only prefer one yidam, and understand all yidams are included this yidam. So that's where you practice this is great. But then sometimes I love to become kind of a practitioner to prefer different practices. So that's where then sometimes you prefer Vajikalaya, sometimes prefer Yamitaka, sometimes Jinreze, Avalokiteshvara. So that means you are not separate from Yidam deities. So you are like you enters from this in this temple, this door, that door, or something like that. So in reality, it's the same. Yeah, this also I think Buddhist culture. We prefer the many names. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And now Barbara. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I think I'm in the temple.
Oh, don't worry.
I feel like I'm sitting there in the temple when I'm listening to you. So,
don't worry.
but
please.
anyhow, something came up today in the discussion about the guru, and I've been here a long time, and I used to fret over it, and I forgot about it, and it would come back. I mean, I have two main teachers that I've listened to in this life, but I've had many teachers.
if you know what I mean. And we were so lucky we have so many teachings, you know. So I guess, you know, you said the one that shows you the nature of your mind. Well, both these teachers have. So I don't know if I'm just being, oh, you got to have one, like maybe because I'm a Christian and we have one God, you know. I don't know if that's what it is, but it just came to my mind when the question was asked, who's my root guru? And I'm like, I still don't know that. But, you know, I've had so many great teachings for so long and have come so far that I don't think that matters. Do you think so?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, the practitioners are like 5 fingers. Some really wanted to know who is my root guru, and then and some everything is who gave me teach. They are my root guru. So these both are correct. So because that's the Dharma teaching is very kind of it looks like a elaborated practice.
Elaborated.
Elaborated practice. But that means, you know, there's a says, everything is emptiness and everything is possible from emptiness. So that's why for you, for example, as for example, Gachino Boche practice many yidams. So you have many teachers, Dharma teachers, and you perceive they all are my root guru. It's really amazing. And then one the Sangha thinks, oh, I prefer only this person as my root guru because every gurus are included here. So both of your these two thinking, both of this thinking is excellent, you know, it's supreme thinking. So for you, I really deeply rejoice that if you you have two or two more teachers, if you perceive or you think, consider they all are your root guru, they all are your root guru, definitely. There is even there's a story, a dog's teeth. One sister, she thought that a dog's tooth is her teacher. Exactly, that teeth became her teacher, and even when the result is when she will die, then a rainbow appeared in the her home area. That means she attended Sambhogakaya. And then this dog's tooth releases many relaxes. That means that is also proof that essence of emotions are wisdoms. You know, the essence of a dog's tooth is dharmakaya or wisdom. So that's why that will be so wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
And we have another question from 3 Hearts. You don't have a name on your your account. It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, I was going to say you forgot me. I was just going to ask, well, I want to say something quick, and then I want to ask Khenpo a question. And I think I've been practicing close to 20 years, and Sangha members are often, frequently, usually not nice. So the point of it is to practice. That's really the point. No matter what happens to you, just keep practicing. I went to one group and I wanted to leave, and because they were treating me mean, and my husband wouldn't let me go. He says, "You stay here." So I did, and it was one of the best things he gave me. He's dead now. So just always be practicing. What can I say? And don't expect wonderfulness out of your Sangha members. That's all. And then my question is thinking composite? Are thoughts composed of many parts? So they arise dependently arising, or thoughts dependently arising? And if they are, then thoughts are empty, right?
Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, that I totally agree that sometimes we perceive that, oh, this sangha are good or this sangha are not good, or that's we are human beings, so as we think, oh, today's weather is good, but tomorrow then we think, oh, this weather is not good. So one weather, and we perceive two times in different perceptions, different ways, you know. So that's where if we try to give up Dharma practices, for example, we can give up Dharma practice, but we cannot give up Dharma because we cannot give up Buddha nature. But it is not fault of the students, but it's sometimes everybody has a different feeling, so it's very possible. Sometimes have a different feelings. It's very understandable. So that's, and then second, that's I also love to share. And then your question, Isabel, can you a little bit briefly help me?
Yes. So Elizabeth was saying that the Elizabeth, you go ahead and say it again.
Are thoughts composite?
Or did you want to say, are they interdependent? Dependent arisings?
Yeah, do they arise dependently?
Do thoughts arise independently or dependently? Are they dependent arisings?
Dependently, beginning with the letter D.
Oh, yeah.
And if thoughts are composite, that means thoughts are empty.
Actually, my point of view is thoughts actually not arise dependently, because everything is interdependence. But it's not so much a big deal. So the thought are empty means experientially understanding or logically understanding. There are two. So we don't want to talk about logically understanding. So experientially understanding is, for example, the thoughts is emptiness means when I arise worry about my future, and then first I acknowledge, oh, this is a worry of my future. Worry for my future. This is a worry for my future. And then after that is actually we call mindfulness. And then second process is don't do anything and just leave it alone. When we leave it alone, and then slowly this worry disappear or dissolve. In fact, this thought is not stayed there. So that is called gross emptiness, or we call it outer emptiness. In fact, that is emptiness of that worry.
So you're saying emptiness is impermanence of thought? Are you saying that?
Impermanent, yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a says everything is impermanent. That's where emptiness. There, in the Dharma also said that. So if
thoughts are impermanent.
Yeah, impermanent. That means that thought is not stay there. Oh, that's the way it is impermanent. That is how we understand the impermanence. But in this
But they're
moment,
not composite. They're not composed of other,
composite, sorry.
you know, created from, like, you know, a car
Oh,
is
yes.
composed of wheels and a seat.
Exactly. Yes.
And that's all I know on a car.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we don't create anything. Oh, this appear. No, it is stay there. Not like that. You know, itself disappear like a smoke disappear in the empty space, and after
So
that,
where does it come from? We know it arises. We know it disappears. So what is it arising from? Thoughts, thinking.
Oh, I see. If normally we don't want to analyze where it is arising, but is it arising? But if we are going to analyze where is it arising, then the worry arising from I, grasping. Grasping arising.
Also grasping.
Yes, grasping.
Yeah.
So grasping, that's definitely we have I. That's where I worry about my future. I have a perception of I. That's where I need happiness. Something like that. So
no self-grasping, no thoughts.
grasping is the king of thought. King of thoughts. Yes.
But you can have thoughts and not be self-grasping.
Self-grasping, same thing. That's very good too. Very good. So self-grasping, whenever you think I, it's same. Right after, then you are going to watch the perception of I. Don't watch your five aggregates. When you look don't. When you perceive I, you start to watch your five aggregates. That means you start to follow your thought. Because at that time you are not clear which is self-grasping, which is I. So you just relax on the perception of self. Then it will disappear.
I like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for wonderful questions. It looks like that's it for today. Khenpo, do you want to finish us up with a dedication?
Thank you so much, all of you. Wonderful questions, and I deeply rejoice all of you. Please, yes, temporarily everybody has a different kind of some problems and difficulties. At that time, one feel you share one's problem is so great, publicly or individually. Then our Dharma brothers, sisters, help each others. Okay, thank you so much, and please arise your bodhicitta from your mind, bottom of your heart, and I recite that part. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Again, thanks, everyone. Just to confirm that we will be having our Sunday program next Sunday, August 31st, including this Dharma discussion. So we'll open up the chat for everybody to say goodbye to Khenpo.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I deeply rejoice all of you.
Same.